Right, so good, a lot of it looks like packaging. A reflector, some sort of pin, fuses, a nut. Right, this looks like the phone holder, a phone holder that goes on the handlebars. Battery charger with, and that's not a UK plug. Oh, handlebar headset. Right, there's a UK plug adapter. Seat post, won't be using that. Seat post clamp, won't be using that. Looks like for the front or wheel. Bag of tools. Right, that's the first layer. Bits of polystyrene everywhere, but who cares? Right, so in here, I don't know if you can see, but it's a battery, a wheel and a seat. So I'll get them out now and show them you. Right, so there we have a front wheel with a disc brake. Yeah? Seat, but like I said, I'm not putting my seat and my seat post on. Brush all these bits off it, bits of polystyrene everywhere, but this is a battery bag. Well, the batteries are in a bag. Can't lift it too high up, but 3 12-volt batteries, lead acid, fuse on it, connector. Right, so that's box 1. Right, so here's all the parts out of box 1. Okay, let's do box 2, the large box, what should be the body and the handlebars. Okay, I'm going to do it. Right, so let's pull it out, it's all one piece. Right, so as you can see, it's all one piece. So I'll get this packaging off it and I'll get the camera in close. Okay. Okay, packaging off. Ryan's having a nosy. I'll show you up close. Okay, so this is part 1 of a 3-part series. This is just the box contents. Tomorrow I'm going to do the assembly, and then the day after that is going to be the test ride. So if you've liked this video, simply give a subscribe, click the button, hit the bell, you get notifications. So this has just been part 1, like I said. So thanks for watching. and it's the VIRON 36v 1000w electric scooter unboxing. Okay, bye. Right, the manual. So as you can see, electro scooter, 1000w. It's in German. So just a quick look at it. No good to me. Can't read German. Got a good idea what to do. Start with the handlebars or front wheel probably. Yeah, start with a front wheel, then the handlebars, put the batteries in. Pretty straightforward really, if you've got a good idea what you're doing, but otherwise I don't know. You have to go on YouTube and look, and you won't find nothing on YouTube but my video and a couple of German videos, and none of them are unboxings. So should we do it? This was gonna be just a quick video showing you me building it, but I'll have to give you a bit of an idea of how to do it if you get one and you don't know how to do it. So first of all, we've got these legs here, bars, plates. They stood up right next to the handlebar. You need to drop them down, right? So I'll show you that. And there's a bolt that goes through here, you can see, and this bolt goes through, where is it? One of these holes on this plate. That one there, if you can see. So let's do it. Here's a DIY dog. So you've got both these down like this, right? Now you need to take this out. Look where the washers are. That side's not got a washer on. So what does this look like? Oh, like it looks like a pin. So I'll take it out, put it on and explain. Right, so this pivots up and down, and you can move this plate. If you're a bit rougher with it, you can move it. So you get the pin through there, it goes through this here and out the other side, and then you get it through and you find you're missing a nut. So I'll have to find a nut and washer somewhere, but look through all the stuff. Been through all the boxes, check the floor, there's nothing on the floor. So first of all, you think that's not very good, don't you? You know, missing a nut for the main part. Oh well. Right, as you can see, I found a nut, but luckily I've got a few of these lay around, and we've got a little seal on them, so they're like a locking nut. So it's lucky I had them. If you didn't have a workshop like me and loads of bits and bobs of screws and bolts and nuts, you'd be screwed. You know, you wait 7 days for it to come and it comes with a part missing. Not good at all. Oh well, let's move on. I've sorted it anyway. Right, I'm not complaining. These things happen, so let's get on with it. Right, so the wheel, you get this bolt, you get a few tools, so goes through the bottom here, through the other side, line the wheel up, stick the bolt through and tighten it up, and I'll show you it done. Got a sweat on, just proper struggled with that. So first of all, put it on. Didn't realise it needed spacers on. As you can see, the bigger one goes there. I don't know how well you can see, but there's a spacer, a bigger one there, the smaller one there. So lined it all up, got it all through, and realised I'd not put the spacers on. So this is working without a manual. I know some people don't like to look at manuals, but information's power. So the wheels on, tightened it all up. It's a bit stiff, but the brake's grinding, so need to get the handlebars on next. Right, just the handlebars to do now. Then fit the battery and charge. Obviously, check all the bolts, make sure they're all tight. Bolts and nuts. Right, start with the handlebar headset. So, gonna fit this to the bars first, but I'm gonna take these out first, so then I'm not messing about while it's on the bars, they're already out. So I can fit the handlebars easily. But if you look inside there, there's a black little bolt or threaded bar that goes into the bottom of the handlebars there, so you align that up. So let's do it. That's it taken apart. So that's it fitted. What I did, I made sure it was touching on the bar and not right up to this ignition switch. If you can see there, it's on the bar. So just for added security, it's all the way on. Right, they're all just in hand tight. So what you want to do is get them all level. So see how that one's sat quite far down. So get them all level like that. Bit hard with one hand. So they're all level like that. Yeah. Right. I'm going to start turning them like this. So you do turn, goes a bit quite tight. Go to this one then, because you want these all tightened up in the same pressure or whatever you call it. So feel that one bite, then go to this one, feel that one bite, then go to this one. That's bit quite easy. Right, we all look level. So get them in then and give them a real good tighten. You might want to set the handlebars after you've ridden it to make sure you've got them in the right position for personally for you. But I'm just setting them like this now. I'm going to take some tools when I first ride it just in case. And that's it. That's the handlebars fitted. So not really had a proper chance to look at them. You've got the brakes, they're really tight. There's no giving them whatsoever, so they'll need adjusting. Also, I adjust the level so it's at a kind of angle, and as you can see, this one's quite high up, but it's got on-off switch, I imagine. Is it? Not sure. The ignition with just on and off, and you've got the brake. These brakes have a little system built into them, a sensor, and when you touch the brake it turns the motor off. That's like that on a lot of e-scooters and e-bikes. The handlebar with a throttle, the throttle's got a good bit of pull on it, but that obviously needs setting up at an angle, it's facing down. So right, that's that. But I'm thinking actually how high it is, because it's a good what? That board's a good 12 inches off the ground. I'm thinking I might fit the seat at first until I get used to it. I don't know whether I want to be stood up that high off the ground. I'm a bit fussy, but I don't give a right. Let's fit the seat then, and then the back mud guard. Or maybe the back mud guard first actually. That's a wise idea. Right, so you've got a bolt there and a bolt there, and a bolt there and a bolt there. So I think they're off the mud guard. So remove these four. Right. Right, the mud guard, the motor guard, chain guard, whatever you want to call it. If you can see a hole there, it's because I've took off NAF reflector. Won't be using it on the roads. You can't use it on the roads and the pavements anyway, because it's high powered. It's not meant for them. It's not a kid's scooter, meant for off-road only, and that's what I'm going to be doing. So I don't need a reflector on it, so took it off. That just fits on here like that, quite simple. If you look, you've got a longer nut at the front here, right? That's a longer nut, and a shorter nut, bolt, whatever you want to call it, at the back. Remember that, right? Let's get it fitted. He's mad, aren't you? Hey, what are you doing? Hey, right, that's the mud guard fitted. So the nuts are in there, you know, just go in easy. But after you've used this for the first time, and then probably on the 5th time you've used it, go over and tighten up all the nuts and bolts that I've tightened up today and shown you. Right, so next, we're not fitting the seat yet, we're going to do the battery, and that just slots in there. Not shown this before, but that's a battery case. Nice thick lid, holes in the bottom. Batteries have got to breathe. I imagine the controller's in there with the rest of the electrics. So let's fit the battery. Simple, you just drop it in and connect it here. Just before you fit the battery, these 2 bars here, one on each side, if you can see, they come out like that. You pull them out first, and that's how you lock the lid down. These batteries are beasts. Look at the size of them. I know they're 12 volt, making 36 volt, all 3 of them together, but I don't know what amp hours they are. They must be quite high. Well, it says it can do 30 kilometers, so they've got to be higher than, what, 10, haven't they? Be huge. Can't believe it. Right, don't get too carried away and not fit the fuse. So that's the fuse box there, and you've got a fuse supplied, which is, let's have a look. Can't see. Can't see, my eyes are that bad. Right, it goes in there anyway. Like that. Squeeze it in nice and hard. That goes on. Waterproof little box. Goes in here. Now, don't know where them clips are gonna go. Oh, I don't know. I'll have a look now. Right, you can just squeeze the switch down there and the fuse down there. So it's a case of close the lid. Why won't it close? Not sat straight. You take a bit of pressure. Yeah, it does. And that's the lid closed, nice and firm. So where's the charging port? I'll have to just have a look round it for the charging port now. Right, there's the charging port. Get the charger out, get it on charge, but get the seat on next. Want it all built up first. But it is looking rather mean. Here's DIY dog inspecting it. Right, the seat, big massive thing. Seat post. This part is the bottom with that pin going through. That's the top. Now this should slide out to have this on, but it's in that tight, I can't get it out. And I don't want to damage it pulling it out, and I don't want to start hammering it all out. So what I'm going to do is attach it to the seat, tighten it up as tight as I can, and see if I can pull it out then with the seat on for leverage. And that's how you do it. Right, this goes on there. So, little screw in the back there. I only tightened it up by hand. And you tighten this one. Let's turn it round. You tighten this one so it's quite tight, and you want this really firm to shut. So that's that. Right, it's just a case of there's a pin somewhere and it goes in here. Needed a bit of brute force knocking down. That pin sits in a little cutout bit and the bolt lines through with the hole. I'll show you how to charge it and fit the phone holder, but it's looking good. It's a beast. Don't know, I'm going to get it up and down the stairs with sheer strength. Right, I obviously keep on mentioning the weight of it, that it's heavy, but what I'd do, I'd take the batteries out and then I'd get it down the stairs into the vehicle, and then when I get to the destination or wherever I'm going, I'd get the scooter out, put the batteries in, easier. And also there's the option of lithium batteries. Now I've seen some on eBay, people make them with various connections and that, and various companies selling battery companies can pick them up for over £100 for a 36 volt one. Obviously you'd want over 10 amp hour and it'd fit in this compartment. So if you was interested in that, you'd search Life PO4 36 volt batteries, and that's what they are, lithium. Right, also this little switch on here, that's for, will it focus? This here, that's for city mode, so that's city mode, or off-road mode, so that's off-road mode. Right, just messing, but that's what that's for. Right, so it's a case of stick it on charge now. The charger's here. I'll show you how it all connects, but that's fairly simple. Right, battery charger. This side goes in the bike. Looks rather like a aerial lead, but it's not. You've got this here, European, goes in there like that. So, case of just push it in like that. That's that. Right, so then you get this end. Right, let's get all this polystyrene off. You get this end. Don't want polystyrene around there. Right, you get this end. You simply, oh, that's a bit loose. Just tighten that up. A little thing there. You can pinch and tighten. Right, that's that. So simply push it on all the way in. Put this end in first. Same on e-bikes. Always connect the bike first and then to the main socket after. And when you unplug it, unplug the main socket and then from the bike. So you do it in that order to prolong battery life, and just, yeah, it's good for the batteries. Right, that's it, plugged into the mains. Red light comes on while it's charging. Green light comes on when it's charged. Says it takes about 5 to 7 hours, so it'll be a good charge, that. Right, so that's the build, the assembly, whatever you want to call it. Right, and just say a few things before I end it. Right, these little spanners and the 3 Allen keys, take them out with you when you go out on it. I'm going to be doing this here is the phone holder. Now I'm not going to fit that. I don't really like these on bikes, mountain bikes or out like that, because if you fall off, you're a chance of breaking your phone, and if you've got an expensive phone, which I haven't, but it's still valuable to me, you're breaking your phone, aren't you? So I'm not going to be fitting that yet. So that's a universal one, so take your spanners. Right, little phone protection thing that goes over the handlebars. Don't like it. It's just a piece of black shiny plastic with velcro on, and you could quite easily make your own. Buy some material, make your own, but I wouldn't mind that in carbon wrap actually, because the bike's in carbon wrap. Right, so 10 minutes later it's fully charged, so the battery's come to you charged. So remember, now plug from the mains and then from the bike. Do it in that order. Right, here's a little hack. Stick a label somewhere on the wire, anywhere, either that end normally or the end up near the charger. Just fold it over, write on it what it's for, because I put labels on all my adapters because you don't know, a couple of months down the line they get separated from the device and you don't know what they are. So good idea. Right, jokes aside from this switch, it is definitely, that's city mode, that's off-road mode. Right, city mode does 10 kilometers an hour and off-road mode does 38 kilometers an hour. So Google kilometers into miles if you need to, but I'm losing my plot. The keys are here attached to this wire. I thought I'd seen them in a bag somewhere, and I've just pulled all the settee apart, moved it all out, checked everywhere, couldn't find them, and then I just stood there and I thought, where could they be? And they're there. So pay attention. Right, first of all, two keys. One of them I take off and keep in a safe place. The other I put it on a little springy lead and keep around my wrist when I'm taking it in and out of the flat and into the vehicles and that, and when it's not being used it goes back on my wrist. So let's see if it powers up. I can't run it in here, too dangerous. The wheel spins and the dog tries biting the wheels, but let's have a look. So I'm only seeing if it all powers on. So key in ignition, lights up there, that's it, that's all I wanted to see.